So in this lesson, we will design our data warehouse. Before, we have already designed our operational database and stage database. Now we are going to design our data warehouse. First of all, we told already our database behind our running business. For example, if you look at here, we have one database behind our running business. We have one simple website for our online shopping. We can see a small demo for it. For example, this online sales thing. We have one online selling company. We are selling something online. This is, of course, simple design, but to give you idea, it is good. Let's run our running website. And we are making, you can make some shop, for example. We can make new sales, you can sell something, and you can also, you can do something other in transaction. For example, you can add to your site new categories, and inside that categories, you can add new products, and you can add new customers. There is a one running business. We have, for example, we have one web application. Behind that web application, we have one operational database. This database is a traditional database, relational database. And we have designed it in the SQL Server. It is we are calling it operational database because it is behind our running business. That's why we are calling it, actually it is a not special database. It is a normalized, everybody traditional database. If you are, for example, if you are designing one database in an application, this means you are designing this type of database. Now, we want to implement one data warehouse system for our running business to make this type of task. If you want to make data mining, reporting, analyze some task, you need one like that data warehouse system. We explain differences between what is the differences between data warehouse and then operational database. First of all, if you want to change, update one data in this operational database, you need to use update query. Update query means how it is working. Working principle, it is a overwriting. When you overwrite, for example, if you change one customer's name, new name overwrite it on the previous customer names. That's why we don't have any knowledge. When you update one customer name, you don't have any knowledge for the past data. For the past data, because it is overridden. Old customer went, new customer with new name came. For example, if customer move from one place, for example, move from London to, for example, Paris, new name, new place coming. If you want to get some analysis related to the old place, you will get wrong place. That's why it's very important to have data warehouse system, because in the data warehouse system, you can have you have a chance to keep the track of the historical changes. That's why we need to design this system. Now we will design this system. We have designed our operation database in this simple schema. We have some one-to-many here, one-to-many relationship between this table, one-to-many relationship again, one-to-many relationship between these these tables. For example, if you want to design one data warehouse for this system, you need to change your design strategy. You have three strategies you can use. One of them we called star schema, other one is a snowflake schema, other one is a character schema. For example, let's design one. First of all, you need to make one fact table at the center, fact table. Fact for sales. And some dimension table. differences between the fact table and dimension table is we have explained in the previous lesson. In the fact table, we are using some measurable field. If there is a measurable field here, we are adding this table. If there is some descriptive, actually, text field, we are going to put them into the dimension. And then dimension, you can add any amount of the dimension. It is up to your design and analyze. For example, if you want to analyze your sales data, your sales data according to the customer, you can add dim customer. Dim customer. You can add dim customer. If you want to analyze your sales data according to the product, you can add product. Dim product. Dim product. Also, if you want to analyze your data according to the categorize, you can add one categorize, and you can add. Now this design is getting complex because it's not anymore star. That's why it is now snowflake. You can, it is a table for, it is not new dimension. Now still you have dimension 1 and dimension 2. This is a together dimension 2. It is a table for category. To simplify, what can you do? To simplify, and you can omit this one, and you can add anything related to the category into this table. It is a simple design. Yes, we will not use snowflake design. We will use star schema design. That's why I will not add this table to the displays. I will add anything if there is related this one to the displays. But when you are loading this, there is one consideration. If you are using this design, when you need to load this data warehouse. At the end, we will load this data warehouse. We thought when you are loading this data warehouse, we will not enter data manually from here. From where we will bring this data? From our running business. This is our running business. Every day, every minute on the internet, online, making sales. Yes, new customer adding here, new product, new categories adding here. You are making new sales. Everything, all information going to your business data. Operation data, this database. Yes, all data collected in this place. This is if it is your web application, behind it we have operation database. All data when you are making new sales, when you add new categories, when you add new customers, all data going to here. Yes, from here we will transfer by using ETL tools, extract, transfer, and loading tools. By using ETL tools, we will transfer our data from here to here. We will not enter all this data. For example, if you have running business since 10 years, or we will not enter all this data from the beginning one by one to this place. No, not like that. We will just transfer all previous data to here. We will transfer that data to here. So we lost our design. We didn't lost. Okay, keeping. So that's why when you are loading, this is our data warehouse. When you are loading this data warehouse, to load this table, to the product table, we will use the data coming from these two tables. This data will come from here, and data will come from here. Yes. If you are making, instead of star schema, if you are making snowflake schema, data will come from here to here. Data from category will go to the category table. Now we cancel this one. We transfer all field available here in this place. Yes, and then when we are loading this star schema, data coming from these two tables will go to this table directly. Now another dimension. Now we have done one dimension for product now. For product we have one dimension. For customer we have one dimension. What else? Next dimension can be? Next dimension can be it can be about next data can be date. Yes, we can make one more dimension dim. We can tell dim time or dim date. They are same. Dim time or dim date. You can call it dim date or dim type. And you have also here two approach because we have two dates here. You can analyze your data according to the sale date and according to the delivery date. Yes. What can you do? You can do one more dimension, dim time. This point important. Dim time too. But and you can connect to here. Yes. Instead of this one, also we are doing the same things. We will simplify this design. By the sake of the simplification, we will simplify this one. And we will add sales date, sales date into the same place. Sales date and deliver date. Deliver date. We can do two time dimension according to sales date, according to the delivery date. According to the delivery date and sales date, you can make two dimensions. But for the simplicity, we are this one. Now you need to do one more thing. What is it? You need to use two link here, two relationship between the sales date and then sales date foreign key. Yes. If you want to make connection link between them, if it is if it is a primary key here also you need to have sales date. Yes. Here also you need to have delivery date key. Delivery date key is a key. Is a key, but which key? Foreign key. It will be foreign key here. This one also here. It will be foreign key. Foreign key. In the design, I will explain more about it. And what else we can put? Let's look at our design. Yes, in the question is asking us location. But when you look at here, there is no location information, only location information about city. We know city, yes. In the question is telling we have like that running business. When you are recording your customers, only you are collecting this information, customer name and city. For example, you have running business since 10 years, you have do some business, and up to now only because operation data doesn't have any field about customer, more information. For example, country, we don't know from where this country, but only we know this information about customer name and city. By using this one, we cannot add location, dim customer location. Yes, dim customer location. This is important. That's why I'm writing full name. Dim customer location. Dim customer location. How can you do this field? We don't have this information. We don't have this information. In that case, what can you do? But we know customer from the which city. We know that information. We know the customer living city, but we don't know customer country, which country. What can you do? You can add from the outside this information. Yes. When you are loading this table, you can get information from here. Yes. When you are loading this table, customer, for example, customer name. Let's finish this one. After that, I will come this point again. Customer, for example, customer name will go to this place. Customer name. This field related to the text, that's why it will go to the dimension. Customer, yes. City, I will come with this point later. Customer name, product name. Product name will come to the display. Product name. Because product name is a text field. Product name, text field. That's why product will come here. Product name will come here. Price is a measurable. That's why it will go to this place. Price. Price will go to this place. Category ID, not field. Category name, it is a descriptive field, text field. That's why it will go to the category, this place. We don't have category dimension, product dimension, but we thought we will combine this table and this table to make simple design, and category name will come, cat name will located in this product table. Cat category name will located here. And quantity sold, it is a quantity sold is a measurable field. That's why it will come to this place, this fact table. Sales amount, measurable field. That's why it will come to this field, this table. Delivery date will go to this place. And then sales date will come to this table. And let's turn back this one. Now, in this table, for example, we want to analyze according to the city, and country, for example. Which country? Or in some countries also there is a state, for example, Texas, Alabama. Yes, we can add state also. But we know the customer city. We can take from here, yes. But we don't know customer country and state. In that place, what can we can prepare one external table, external table. We can get the city from here, and we can complete ourselves. For example, if it's Antalya, we can write here this country. For example, if customer from Antalya, we know Antalya belongs to Turkey. That's why we can write here Turkey. Okay. And for example, Bishkek. And we can complete this table outside by ourselves, not automatically. If customer from Bishkek, we can write here Kyrgyzstan. As like that, we can complete this list. We can write this list into the one Excel sheet or into one text file. After that, we can load from here to this place. Also, it is a dimension. But this data will not come from here. It is, if you look at, we taught already this one before. For example, all data may not come from your operational data. According to your analyze, if you need extra information, you can get it from the flat file, for example, this file. For example, in this our example, inside this flat file, we have country information. Country information will come from this place. All business information related to our business collected from website will come from here. When you are designing, there is a two consideration we told. This consideration is very important. In the dimension table, use non-clustered key field. Yes, non-clustered key field. For example, here. We get primary key field. For example, primary key field will be non-clustered. Yes, non-clustered. This primary key will be non-clustered. We thought because we will not insert data one by one. We will load, for example, 10 years data in one time to do data warehouse. Or if you are making analyze, for example, the yearly, we will put 1 year data from running business operation database to do data warehouse. That's why we will make bulk loading. Bulk, this means in a one time we will add many data. That's why if you use clustered primary key, it will make your data warehouse performance slow. That's why non-clustered. If you do non-clustered, if you want to insert in one time many millions of records in one time, it will increase your performance too much. That's why non-clustered is the one option. But if you don't want, you can use, for example, this one, data warehouse version 2. If you don't want, you can do your primary key like that. Primary key without non-clustered option. But when you are loading too much data in one time as a batch loading, when you make batch loading or bulk loading, it will decrease your data warehouse performance. Second consideration, then you should consider, you make one alternate key in addition to the key field. When you look at here, this design, for example, this is in the product table. This is a product key. It's a primary key, but we are making product alternate. This means alternate to this key, same, exactly same. Only a little bit make change on the name of it. For example, product alt key, you can tell, or product second key, you can tell. Type is int, and we will use this as a business key. We will track. This means we can tell like that. Our real primary key actually will be this one in this table. This means this key will identify our product. Will identify our product. This product key will not identify our product. We will use to identify our product. We will use this one to keep track. For example, if you for example you change the name of the product, yes. Now you have two exactly same product but with different names, yes. This means you have product key, you have two product key, but you have product alt key will identify your new and old products. We will use this one to identify that's why we are calling product key. By the same way, customer also. For example, if customer change his name, this alternate key will identify new and old customer. This key is just primary key of this table, but this is a business key. This key will help us to identify old and new customer names. This means just add, if you have product key, for example, as a primary key, just add one more key similar to it, and logically we will use that business key. You don't need to set here any like that business key because there's no like that key in the real life. We will use it as a virtual business key. Let's copy paste this code from here. Also, we are doing here, look at one thing. What is it? Let's see it here. Showing DV2 less than to not conflict with previous one. Shopping DV data bars we have here. Yes, here. Look at, instead of in our scenario, in our drawing scenario, we will load this dimension from this external table. But here, just we are loading. Yes, for example, if Hyderabad, we know Hyderabad from India, and then from this state. For example, Istanbul is, we know Istanbul from Turkey, and we are filling this as Istanbul from the Marmara region. Yes, Antalya, for example, from Akdeniz region and from the Turkey. We are just filling this table. Yes. But if you look at, for example, we are not filling this table here in the data warehouse. We are not filling this table because this customer information will come from our operational database. But also, we are not filling this product information, product price, product name, because it will come to database behind this business. We will fill them from there, but only we are filling this table, dim location, because when you look at here, for example, when you look at here, you cannot find information about the location of the customer. Only we know from which state. That's why you can bring it from external table, Excel, or from Excel you can load, or from text file you can load this information. For example, Antalya belongs to the Turkey. You can make data available here. After that, you can load, or you can, when you are designing data warehouse, in the design stage, you can add this missing information. Yes. For example, we know our customer from Antalya. Some customer from Antalya. Yes. If you go our business database, shopping database, when you go to the customer, we can see our information. We know only about customer this one. For example, we have Bishkek, Moscow, Bishkek, Hyderabad, Dallas. We can extract these distinct states. Yes, if you know how to use select query by using distinct command, we can just extract how many different or unique states we have. Yes. And you can take this one from here, and you can go to the Excel. It is not like that, but just an example. You can prepare this table by yourself. For example, Bishkek from Kyrgyzstan. Yes. Moscow from Russia, for example. You need to find this information. Yes. From external source. This is happening. Bishkek, we don't need this one because we know Bishkek told from where. Hyderabad, we know from India. Dallas, USA. Antalya from Turkey. Antalya, we don't need again like that. Delete. Istanbul from Turkey. Antalya, we don't need again. Kazan from Russia. Dallas, we have Dallas, we don't need. Delete. Bishkek, we already defined what is it. Now, this Excel table is available, contains required information for our analyze, and by using this Excel table, we can load this customer location. Yes, here, customer location. But in our approach, we have used different approach. What is our different approach? This one. In the design, we load this information. For example, Antalya from Turkey, Hyderabad from India, Kazan from Russia, Bishkek from Kyrgyzstan. We load in the design this data because this data we thought they are not available in our operation database, but other data will be load later. Yes. Now to make relationship. How can you make relationship? For example, if you want to connect this data base table to this one-to-many relationship, what you need here? You need here. Let's choose another color. You need here one primary key. For example, customer ID. This one will be primary key here. And you need to make same ID here, customer ID field, customer ID, same, exactly same. Its type, if this type of this one is an int, this type of this one, what here we will set as a foreign key. Foreign key. Now they are connected to each other by one-to-many relationship. If you look at here, you can see, for example, we want to customer key is here foreign key in this table, foreign key. But here, customer key is a primary key here. Yes, exactly same. Like that, you're connecting all table to each other. But with only you need to consider between these two table and this table, we are making two connections because we want to analyze our data according to the sales state information and according to the delivery information. We are making two connections. How can you do this one? We can do this one like this. For example, delivery date key will be foreign key in this table, this table. But date key in the dimension table we have here date key. Date ID, you can tell date ID, or time ID, you can tell date ID is a primary key here. Yes, primary key. And here, what will you do? You'll tell date exactly same. This is not required. Let's delete it. Not available now, delete it. Like that. Now we want to connect this date ID. In this table, we have date ID. We will use as a primary key. Yes. Here, what will you do? You can do in this table. Let me write here. You can tell date. This field will be inside this table. Okay. Date. You can tell, for example, date ID, and you can set it as a foreign key. Since this is a foreign key, you should reference it to this table and this field. Yes. And again, from date ID to the sales date, another you should do foreign key. To foreign key, you need to date ID to. Again, it is a int foreign key, and you need to reference this field to this table and this field. Yes. Now you have two relationship from here to here. But you can use, instead of date ID 2, you can use more logical name. For example, sales, you can tell this one sales ID, date ID, and you can then deliver date ID instead of date ID 1, date ID 2. Sales date ID, deliver date ID. But both of them will be foreign key, as you see here, for example. Look at sales date key, it is foreign key in fact table, and it is reference to the dimension table. Inside the dimension table to the date key. If you go to dimension table, look at here, dimension table. We have reference from here to this key of this table. Again, we are adding one more foreign key, deliver date key, int. It is foreign key in this table, and referencing again to the same place, to this foreign, okay, dim time table to the date key, to the display. From here to here we have reference. From here to here we have reference, two reference. Yes. Now, if you do 2 times from different foreign keys to the same place, we can use this time dimension 2 times. It is available now. Now we can use this time dimension 2 times according to we can analyze our sales. Our measurable field will be here, sales amount, product price, all of them here. And we can analyze them according to the date ID, date time, and delivery time. According to 2 different time, we can make, instead of adding one more dimension and to make complex, we can use this dimension for 2 purposes, for 2 different time analysis. So again, last consideration, our last consideration, if you go to that, our last consideration, it was this one. In the fact table, use composite key field. It is the last consideration. This means for this fact table, we are making one primary key. We are making one primary key, composition of all this foreign key, product key, customer key, sales date key, delivery date key, location key, all of them together, all of them together will be one composite primary key here. In this table, we have single primary key. In this table, we have, since this is location primary key, ID, customer key. All this table has single primary keys, but here we have, in the fact table, we have composite primary key. And let's run this one. Execute. You can take it to master place, but you don't need to execute because it will already change to the master place. And run. All successful run. Right click, refresh. And let's see our shopping DB2 here. All our tables done here. Let's see its schema shape, how it is looks like. It looks like star. Yes. Now, from here to here, we have one-to-many relationship, one-to-many relationship, one-to-many, 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 and one-to-many 2 times, because we will analyze, for example, amount of the product we have sold according to the, we will analyze according to the delivery date, and then according to the sales date. Key. We will analyze for 2 things, for 2 purposes. For this one and for this one, we will analyze. We can analyze. You can add, we are calling hierarchy here. Okay, we can, for example, according to this one, we can analyze according to the year. Yes, according to the year, according to the term, according to the quarter, according to the month, according to the week, and according to the day, we can make analyze. For example, if you want to make more specific analyze, you can add for one more column here in the design, time. For example, hour, according to the hour, we can analyze according to the minute, according to the second. For example, if you are getting your data from sensor devices, we can analyze also according to the minute and hour. But in this design, we are able to analyze till day. If you want, we can add more small time units. How you are adding them? You are adding them here at the beginning in the design time. Here. You can also add here hour information and minute information. If you can add more small time. Yes. You can add what do you want more. Also, keep in your mind, for it is not today's subject, how this data is not available. Yes, for example, country information, it was not available in our running business. We load it from the external source. Here, we edit manually, but you can also edit from the external Excel. For example, this table. This table is telling Bishkek belongs to Kyrgyzstan, Moscow belongs to Russia. We can add by using lookup properties function. We can add from this table. Also, we will add. Keep it in your mind. Next time when you're loading it, we will produce all this data manually. All this data will be produced manually because we know our running, for example, when you go to our business, for example, if you start, for example, this, when did you start this business and today's date, yes? Between, for example, if you start this business last year, 1st November, last year from 1st November to today, we can produce all data time point manually. We know because we can produce it manually. Yes, you don't need to get that information from this database from this application behind the database used by this application, because we know starting of our business and then we know today's date. In between 2 days, we can produce all the data points, week time, month time, year time. We can produce them. This information is available for us. So if you don't have any question, today we have finished design of our data warehouse. We have designed this data warehouse. In the next lesson, we will start to learn how to bring our operational data or collected from our website from here to here and from here to here. We will load by using ETL tool. Up to now, we were inside the SQL Server. We have done all, yes. We have done our operational database, shopping database. We have operational stage database we have done, and we have data warehouse. All we have done in the SQL Server. When we start in our project now, we came to another stage. In this stage, we will load our data from here to here. That's why we will use ETL tools. Which ETL tools we will use? Microsoft Integration Service we will use. This. It is available. We will connect to this integration service. Yes, and we will start using it. And then later, when we last in this project, last step will be design of this data cubes. Now, when we bring the data from this operational database to the analytical database, now our data will be ready to make some analyze. We will do analyze by using data cubes and machine learning, or you can tell data mining approaches, data mining models. You'll make some analyze on these data, and we will use also data cube to make analyze our data. So, do you have any question?
Yes.